This is I've reached another milestone. Reached 200 videos as of today. I've been making my several videos in the past, so I made I think made 8 videos in the past several days, counting my shorts as well. This is my 200 video day, so another milestone. We made 200 videos today. Thank for people, the people that subscribe to me. Thank you on that as well. Man, 61 subscribers now. I'm not away from 70 subscribers now. That's the next milestone, but this is my 200 video. Anyways, this one talks about the consequences for my hardcore gamers perspective. The next video will continue talking about the console wars, and the next 2 videos will be about the sport wars. Next 2 videos will be about the web wars, and then continue to talk about the console wars. And then all the videos I'm probably gonna make today if I can. I said my battery's not low, honestly. But anyways, this is my 200 video today as well. Here we go. 200th video today. Here we go. So like I said, we need to talk to Joe about these console wars because the game industry is changing as a whole. Sony doesn't have the first parties. This has not been good for Sony because their $700 PS5 is discless. Anyways, so like I said, they're charging $80 for a disc drive separately, which is not fair to Sony either. Hayden Hurst and the agency that he's working with, currently is struggling right now. They're stuck right now because they don't have the first parties. They're showing another state of play instead of showing the showcase to show what games are coming out this year. I know what games are coming out this year. Tekken 9. That's next year though. Tekken Tag Team Tournament, the last 2 Tekkens. MLB The Show 2025. NBA 2K26. MLB The Show 2026. 1 second, that's what I'm saying here from now. But anyways, Metal Gear Remake, Resident Evil 5 and 6 Remake, 7 Remake, 8 Village Remake, 7 Biohazard Remake, 9, 10, 11, then 9, 10, 11. Those are going to be remade. After 9, 10, 11 comes out, then those are going to be remade. Then no more remakes as far as the games. So I had to kind of make those remakes and Code Veronica X remake, and then out of remakes as far as that pretty much to make Resident Evil 12. But anyways, let's see what other games coming up. Borderlands 4, the games I usually play obviously. Tentative One Shot Adventure, Haunted Hollow game coming out soon. It's probably going to come out in November, if I'm guessing correct, because when the One Shot Adventure for the Dragon Key game came out in November as well, so most likely take with the grand so far as the weeks, obviously, because the One Shot Adventure game, the Haunted Hollow game might come out because Halloween is right around the corner, which is my homeboy Marcus' birthday anyways. Let's see what other games are coming out. Shoot Me 1, 2, 3 remake. Potentially Shoot Me 4, 5, and 6 if they get to that. If Sega can get to that. Because they'll be working on Daytona USA remake, Streets of Rage 5, Retribution, Streets of Rage 6 New World Order, Streets of Rage 5, Retribution, Streets of Rage 6 New World Order, Capcom 3rd Stadium, 4th Stadium, 5th Stadium, so the falls are free to play pretty much. The Lego Warner Brothers are going to probably continue to make the sequels and the trilogies and the part 3s and the part 4s again, then the deluxe editions and the collector's edition for those games. But anyways, games I already know that's coming out going into next year as well. Yeah, and the Call of Duties, but those are not on Sony no more now. They're on Microsoft now. I told Joseph this too. This game's going day and date soon, and once they just call it, it's a right for Sony. Yeah, if you get my PS4 back soon enough, guys. Just gotta be patient. Still doing price comparison. Still on this app that I'm looking at, obviously, as far as the price cuts is concerned. I've been doing my research. I'm trying to get my PS4 back the best way I can for a frugal price. But anyways, from a hardcore games perspective, this was the worst gaming generation ever because Sony had lost $500 million in less than a year and a half, counting $2 million from console, which just shut down as a couple weeks ago. Because the game flopped, and a lot of games have flopped. There's some games were successful gameplay-wise, a lot of games flopped because they didn't reach uh, um, uh, what's that word I'm looking for? The unit quota. Yeah, that's it. Unit quota, pretty much. As far as units of games being sold, pretty much. A lot of games are flopped this year. We need to talk to Ken about this, but don't worry, guys. I have my PS4 back soon. Still looking on the app. I was doing my research on Poshmark pretty much and see if I can get it that way for the original price, for the frugal price. What they're charging on PS4 on eBay, it costs too much. What they're charging, when I saw the prices last night, it's charged for PS4, it's ridiculous. Even when it comes to the beds too, pun intended. So I'll get my PS4 off Poshmark. Anyways, just be patient, guys. I'll have my PS4 back soon, in the coming month or less. From a hardcore game, so PS4 was the best era in my opinion. Because it had all the PlayStation hits, all the collector's edition, all the deluxe edition, and 10.5 editions, and gold edition games, and also we also had the PlayStation hits in the games of the decade of all time. So like I said, Sony doesn't have the first parties. Microsoft owns them now. And they're going to start putting them on Game Pass on, and they said 19 games going to Game Pass Ultimate later on this month. And some might be the Call of Duties, the two that was I was playing World War II Gold Edition and Cold War and Vanguard. So they're working on Vanguard 2 as we speak because those come out in the mid-2020s. Infinite Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare 2, Ghost 2, that's Cold War 2, Black Ops 7, Modern Warfare 4 and 4.0, Warzone. That could be the last one for that too. That's another reboot for that one, but anyways. Vanguard 2, Infinite Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare 2, Ghost 2, Tom Clancy's Division Part 3, Tom Clancy's Division Part 4, Tom Clancy's Breakpoint, Part 2, yes, we already finished Breakpoint Part 1. I had to finish it on my other account to get to that storyline, but anyways. What other games are coming out this year that I know about? Yeah, the retros, the indies. The games that ball getting the platinums pretty much. The retros, the indies, the platformers. I think there's another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game coming out, the last Ronin, but that comes out probably before the year's out. But that's their last, I think, second party, for one of the second parties before they're out of second party, because Sony doesn't have the IPs, you know? So, like I said, we need to talk to Cousin Ken about this. Because Sony games have flopped, even though the gameplay was successful. A lot of games have flopped this year. I know a lot of games that I know, including Tekken 8 was Game of the Year because, me calling Maria Mitchell and decided was canon. I was like, well, no, a lot of people are going to say it was canon, so that's not true. What I had to go through over the years, but anyways. Like I said, they don't got the first parties. The brokers did not get stuck with the two CEOs that he hired currently. So looking good for Sony right now. If I get PS4, but still right for Sony record, I already got the first parties in my collection of games pretty much. And Darkest Dungeon, which I was also playing as well on Microsoft, I'll be playing that again on Sony as well. And finishing Grid Legends as well. That game was fantastic gameplay wise. I was able to finish it pretty much. You know, you had to pay for the other add-ons from what they said on Microsoft. I think you have to do it the same thing on Sony, but anyways. Two other games are coming out. Grid Legends 2. That's next year, though. When that comes out, I don't know when that's coming out. Don't know what month. Quote me on that, but I know Grid Legends 2 is coming sooner than you think. Grid 3. They did a Grid since Grid 2 and Grid Legends, but you never wrote them doing Grid Legends 2 and Grid Legends. Grid 3 and Grid Legends 2, anyways. So they had the first parties. And we talked to Cousin Ken about this because he has involved with other studios. He hasn't tried the games because he thinks all the retros and indies are kiddie games, and they're not kiddie games, they're platformers. And also pinball-like type of games, Fozzle's Platinum Systems and shoot 'em ups. They're not kiddie games. These games are the Fire Lyric, like the game I got, AI, is a shoot 'em up. They had to take out the enemies and the raid bosses before you get to the last chapter, pretty much. The final boss, pretty much. Skeleton, also some of the AI the game I got as well. Same way, but just take out the final boss in that game as well. So like I said, Sony doesn't have the first parties. The worst console generation ever because we had all these whales. I said on one of my shorts last night on That's My First Sony Forever. We had Microsoft had 650 layoffs, but Sony had more layoffs, and Sony had over one, I think 1 million, close to over 1 million layoffs going back to last year and this year currently combined. Lost $500 million. Sony's lost $500 million. In less than a year and a half. I know just gonna say the consoles, so you run out of ammunition for that because it don't matter if nobody's buying it. A lot of people sticking to their PS4s pretty much. I can afford a PS4 because of inflation. Inflation is bullshit. It really is. It really is. But like I said, obviously it's not looking good for Sony right now. Like I said, because I mean, they had the second parties and third parties, but they had the virtuals and indies, but they don't have the first parties, and they're showing another state of play without no first parties again, which is not looking good for Sony right now because if they don't show them first parties by the time May comes around, May of next year comes around, Sony could be out of the console industry by then. No PS6, ain't nothing changed. So they're gonna make a PS6. They don't have the first part in that console, in that PS6. That's gonna be almost $900, almost $1,000 now. The PS6 does come out. What's gonna pay for that price? Anyways, like I said, Sony's in serious trouble, but my cousin Ken likes it or not. I told him this. You don't got the first parties. Excuse me, burped out this one. You don't got the first parties.
What are some names?
They don't have the IPs. They don't have the IPs. They don't have the double A's or triple A's. They don't have the all they got is second parties, third parties, and retro games in the indie games. GameStop just opened up the retros and retro stores most recently. They probably gonna have somewhere I'm at currently, so I better go there too. To see what consoles they got, pretty much, if the prices are reasonable. But still doing price comparisons down on my PS4 pretty much on Pushmark pretty much. That's probably where I'm gonna get. That's the app I'm getting my PS4 from for the price cut pretty much. Still looking. I'm still doing research for price comparisons. But anyway, compared to eBay, to what eBay's charging for the PS4 is ridiculous. Even when it comes to the pre-owned and the new. Anyways, so like I said, Sony doesn't have the first parties. Microsoft has them now. I know a lot of people hate Call of Duty because they don't want to grind for the battle passes. They don't want to grind through the actual thing. They want to actually push all these battle passes into console grind when they really wasn't grinding, pretty much. Anyways, Call of Duty is already getting kind of because of the it's the first person obviously, and some people do camp obviously. You can't do that with troll either because it's going to cost you different in Call of Duty when you troll and camp pretty much. But anyways, from a hardcore game's perspective, Sony's in serious trouble. They don't got the first parties. They don't have, all they have second parties, third parties, retros, and indie games. And the games I already know they're coming out before the Game of the Year Awards comes up this year. It's not looking good for Sony, guys. Roki Tanaka is stuck with two CEOs that he hired currently, Hayden Hurst and the agency that he hired currently. It's not looking good for Sony right now. Sony's a disaster right now. Make sure you like me on PSN. That's for Glory 2, Glory Kingdom, Tell Me He, She, but that game tag will be changed once I pay for it, obviously. Must have got He, She 4, but that will be changed to something else once I change that one as well. Must have got He, She 4, Tell Me He, She, but those two game tags on those two PSN accounts will be changed soon enough. Which I'll be probably changing going into the coming month anyway. Or coming month, beginning of next month anyway. Because you have me on Extra Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, Chilling He She, but that's going to be a different game to tell once I change it. Change that one hopefully by next month, hopefully. Must go He She 4. I'll probably change that one, but I probably won't change that one until the coming month, probably in November, obviously. And add me on Super Nintendo 64 Super Nintendo 64 without the ER, Super Nintendo 64 SPUPA. Those all final PSN accounts. I'll say it again, Extra Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, Chun-Li He-She, but that's going to be changed to a different game tag once I pay for it next month. Once I got He-She 4, but that's going to be changed once I change that in November. And Super Nintendo 64, that's all find my PSN accounts right there. Make sure you find me on TikTok, Women Queen 4. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Instagram. That'll be Legend 2. Hachikanami, Chun-Li, Lemon, account Hudson, my merged and Meta. And Instagram's over at 4 Instagram accounts, but anyway, if you add me on Twitch, Lemon Hut, Furry Kingdom, Xbox 21, Retro Hutch, Yugi Hutch, and Ray McKellar. That's all find my Twitch accounts. Or a Twitch affiliate on all those accounts, 3 of those 5 accounts, but the other 2 I had to get more followers to get Twitch on those other 2. But anyways, that's all find my Twitch accounts. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Rural Hutch 6 on this video that I'm making, obviously. Rural Hutch 6, Rural Hutch Podcast, nickname under it. Raiders Power 8, Raiders Power 8, nickname under it. That's my go where I talk about sports on that account, on that YouTube account, on my new main, obviously, and new main account, obviously, and my other stuff, obviously. And then you follow me on Xbox for the Sony Forever, Xbox for the Sony Podcast. You'll see some of my pictures on my shorts as well. If you want to come to me about the gaming news, the console wars, the sport wars, come to my YouTube channel and I'll give it to you. Because I'm making videos daily, obviously. And let's get back to the topic, and I'll start the video at 20 minutes, or 21 minutes. But, like I said, Sony doesn't have the first parties. It's not looking good for Sony right now. It could be the end of Sony as we know it. But after I get out the shower, I gotta get in the shower after this video is over, pretty much. I gotta get okay. It's going so, but anyways. After I get out the shower, make my next video, but that one we'll talk about the console wars still. In the next video, I just got past 200 videos as of today after making this video today, but anyways. Sony doesn't have the first parties. You need to talk to Cousin Ken about this because the work, game industry is changing, the work industry is changing, and the sports industry is changing as a whole, pretty much. This video is talking about the console wars. The next one we'll talk about the console wars. The next few videos I make talk about the sport wars, and then the next one we'll talk about the work wars. The console wars, pun intended, because I probably make a lot of videos today until it tells me to stop, pretty much. But anyways, like I said, Sony doesn't have the first parties. Sony's in serious trouble. They don't have any games coming out of the games I just mentioned in the first part of the video, pretty much. After I told you I cracked my 200 video today, but anyways. Like I said, Sony's in trouble. It could be out of the console industry. By the time the next Microsoft console, Grand Theft Auto might be owned by
Look into my eyes.
Grand Theft Auto 6 might be owned by Microsoft because they delayed Grand Theft Auto until 2025, 2026. It was supposed to come out, and it was supposed to be this year, but they delayed it until 2025, until 2026. So by the time they make their last consoles from Microsoft, pretty much, they're gonna have Grand Theft Auto. They're gonna have the owning rights, the ownership rights to put Grand Theft Auto 6 on Microsoft. That's the rest something like that. If that happens, that game's gonna be 1 terabyte. But anyways, so like I said, We talk to Cousin Ken about this right now. Right now, the game industry and the work industry is changing, and sport wars is changing as a whole. But next video, um, continue to talk about the console wars from a hardcore gamer perspective, truly hardcore gamer perspective. Obviously, in the next video, after I get out the shower. Like I said, Sony doesn't have the IPs. Like Orochi Tanaka just said, they don't have the IPs. And it's not looking good for Sony right now because they don't have those first parties by May, and they keep showing all these state of plays and not showing those showcases. That's going to be the end of Sony as we know it. Because they canceled the Last of Us 2.5 multiplayer faction. They canceled that. They canceled Twisted Metal 2. And almost would have made Twisted Metal 3 if they didn't cancel that game. They canceled a lot of games this year on Sony. That was about to come out. Several games was about to come out, obviously. But okay, guys, I end the video right there. But I gotta get in the shower. In the next video, we'll continue to talk about the console wars. This is my 200th video I made as of today as well. As y'all follow me everywhere on Instagram, add me on TikTok, add me on PSN, add me on Microsoft, etc., etc. And follow me on Instagram, add me on Instagram, add me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. Add me on PSN, add me on Microsoft. Follow me everywhere on Twitch as well. Just told you my Twitch names and PSN gamer tags as well. And that's my gamer tags as well in my other video yesterday. No, a few days ago is what I meant. But yeah, about to get in the shower, guys. But in the video right there. Yeah.